Excuse my parent. It's been seeing the baby hair against the. Oh man, today. Today's today. Today's 2/2/2/2/2/2/2/2 on the second day of the week. Everybody want this thing. The time, it's Californian time. It seems like it's dark, a little shady outside because the weather it's bipolar weather out here, man. I'm telling you. Although it's February, it's still unusual for us to have such a unusual weather. Yeah, man. I have, most importantly, I say 13 minutes with you guys, 10, 13 minutes. You know what I mean? On my way to work, I always take a short stop right here. People are tracking my steps from where I said I am. They're like, where he sits? Yeah, then he walk how many steps and counting. They're crazy. Yeah, man. Hey, we. Yeah, man. That's the speed. Chill. Don't look at that. Trust me on that. It only look alright because it came from me, but I can just imagine how you niggas feel looking at it. That's nasty. Yeah. Y'all gonna have to be grateful to even have seen these. I have no shame, I'm sorry. I am sorry if you feel disgusted. Because I am not. Because it's from me. Imagine me feeling disgusted because I farted. Yeah, sometimes it do happen. I'll be like, whoa, who farted that? As if that smell wasn't supposed to come from me. It really wasn't. All right. Hey, how you doing? It's a little chillier than usual. Give me a second. Yeah, I don't have a topic. Today's 2/2/2/2/2. Yeah, the numbers are aligning. As you can see, it's in alignment. Feel me? So go in the dictionary, find the definition of 2/2/2/2 or 2. You can look at 4 2s or 3 2s. From there, you can try to make sense of what it means for it to be today. You see, as I'm talking to you right now, I have 2 eyes. Well, 1 and 2 eyes, you feel me? 2 nostrils, because there's 2 holes to my nose, which is 2 nostrils. I got 2 bottom teeth, another 2. 2 lips, pee-pee, you feel me? 2 itself. 2 ears, pee-pee, you see it? 2 arms, well, 1 arm, 2 arms, you know what I mean? 1 leg, left and right, you feel me? You see the 2s all over us. 2 eyebrows, you name it. There's always 2 on our body itself, and that's just on the self itself. You know, you can just take a look at, you got 2 balls if you're a man, 2 nipples, 2 titties, you name it. You got 2 sides to a 6-pack, you feel me? 3 on each side, or if you got 8-pack like myself, you got 4 on each side. You feel me? So 2 butt cheeks. You name it. There's 2 all over it. 2 is from like the power of balancing things out, making sense of things. If there's a right Even an atom has a positive and a negative. You feel me? There's always a two to something. Our whole life is full of twos. I'm two myself. Everywhere you go, you see me. You feel me? But, oh, I got $2. Yeah, that's me in there. We just doing a body yourself. You feel me? 2 eyelashes, you name it. You feel me? Just looking at the camera and I'm seeing all these things. Let me look at my body. You got 2 kneecaps, 2 ankles. It just goes. It's not like we have. You feel me? It's not like we have. One does not outweigh the other. Maybe one can be longer than the other. Some people got longer arms than the other arm, or one leg longer than the other, but it's not significantly where it keeps you off balance. So 2 represents something that is balanced, firm, making sense of things. It put things into perspective. So it's like, whatever you want today, whatever you need, you look at it from that point of view. You feel me? And that's the power that's aligned today. Is the power of 2. It's the power of security. See, 2 gives you 2. If you have 2 legs on a chair, the way you align it will give you balance in itself. You feel me? 2 arms in itself like that. That gives you also. It put things into perspective, man. You feel me? Hold on, what's my shit at? Let me see. I got a few more minutes. So that is what today is. You feel me? That's what today's going to give you today. You feel me? But you see 2 all over the place. So today's the day where it's February 22 to 2022. It's a lot of 2s over there on the second day of the week, which is supposedly Tuesday for business, operational wise. You feel me? So yeah, today is definitely powerful in its alignment. It's speaking loudly. You feel me? Although the sun is not out, it's a little chilly and everything else. You can't have it all. You definitely can't have it all. So, but we would definitely manifest anything that we want to manifest today. Whatever you want is yours. Whether it's for today or for future reference, just cast it today, and it will be spelled out in the future itself, or it can be spelled out today, the future, the past, and the present is in the now. So whatever you do right now is what's going to benefit you in the future. I don't want to talk about the 2. We can even talk about whatever you're doing now will benefit you in the future. Because if I had a baby with a 6'5" woman, the chances of our baby coming out tall is very highly. It's a highly probability that that's going to be. You feel me? So the genetics that we carry along the way are things that our ancestors have done. If you take a look at the Stone Age, if you take a look at the early the early humans, right? There are things that they have done that we do today that we cannot explain. We just can. But it's a trait that was passed down on because that's something that they did. So what I'm trying to say is that the things that you do today, the things that you take part of consistently, is a trait. It becomes a trait that you will eventually pass that on to your kids. You understand? There's a reason why 23 of your chromosomes keep living on. There's a reason. You are constantly writing yourself. So the behavior that you constantly conduct yourself, and it's a trait that you pass that on to your kids. You feel me? Oh, he smiled. You see some kids that come out, and I could determine right away that nigga smile just like his dad. But it's probably not even his dad's smile. His dad probably got it from his ancestors. That he's passing that trait on down because it has helped out, and Mother Nature feels like this is something I can pass that on to their kids. You feel me? So the things that you do today, man, that was just a small sample. I didn't want to go into the great detail of it and complicate what I'm trying to say. But the things that you do today, the activities that you conduct yourself in, whether it's good or bad, if you do more bad stuff, guess what? You're going to have more psychotic kids. You're going to pass it on to them. Even if they get raised by another family, it could be something that trigger that psychoticness in them that can activate that notion of it. You feel me? So the things that you do, you gotta be careful of the things that you do, man. There's a lot of things that we humans do that we don't even have no choice but to do it, because it came from the Stone Ages. You feel me? Woman's nature and the man's nature, we didn't have no pick in that. This came from, I said the Stone Age, this came from the hunting gatherers, you know? Our men used to go out and hunt and everything else. At least that's the notion of it. I'm tired of this bitch. Every time I come inside, she comes out of her car. Like, what kind of stalking shit is this shit going on? Like, you can't get off my dick already? Like, some people try so hard for you to like them. Like, yo, I'm not gay, my nigga, let it go. You feel me? But we ain't gonna talk about that. They ain't gonna fuck up my energy. You feel me? These niggas is like delusional. Really though, you feel me? Like, yo, you have to understand, everybody's not the same. Although we all, it plays right into the topic, so I'm gonna just go at it right now. Hold on, how many more minutes I got? 50. I'm gonna add 10 more to that, probably not. So it just played right into the topic. Niggas be asking for the energy they're not ready for, so I'm not give it to them. Look, understand that as a collective group, we are very similar than apart. Each individual of us is uniquely also different. You feel me? That's what makes things great, because we are uniquely different. That's a fact. But as a whole, we are very similar in nature, because we borrow a lot of the things. It's like cooking food. We all use the same ingredients, but yet we cook it differently because of different culture. You feel me? We just cook it differently. You dig? Like, but we basically all use the same ingredient. But this is what makes us different, because it's the way we prepare ourselves and the way we present ourselves. Like, think of it like a food, and the way you prepare the food and present it out to yourself to eat, or to your family to eat. That shit is the difference right there. But everything else that we use, man, niggas, we use rice, we use beans, we use ingredients, pepper, salt, you name it, the normal things that niggas use. You feel me? So you, like, the things that you do is unique to you, because that's who you are. You feel me? That part is something, and that's it. That's as far as your uniqueness go. It's the way you prepare. You feel me? Some people are not themselves. They might steal from other cultures, but there's so many different cultures. Cultures are just created for survival, for survival purpose. You feel me? That's why we have tradition and cultures and heritage. It's just to preserve something to keep us going. You feel me? That's all it is. But anyway, man, it made me lose focus on what I was basically trying to say. Things get me bad, yo, I swear. You feel me? Like, you gotta learn how to love yourself. You gotta learn these things about yourself as an individual. Understand it, and understand that most of the things that you do is unexplainable. You feel me? Like I said, the hunter-gatherers, the men used to go out and hunt. The woman used to stay home. So the man's nature developed different than a woman's nature. We are more likely to focus on something and get it done as the men. I'm talking about all men. You feel me? This is just our This is just our nature. We are more likely to just stay at one place and focus on our target. It's almost like a predator kind of instinct. That's why we kind of come off like a creep sometimes, especially when we need a goal done, very like precise and very logic at the same time. This also plays into our nature. We had no choice about this nature, because our first fathers, our ancestors, had to go out there and hunt while the woman stayed home with the kids. So the men, sometimes we don't want to complicate things too much. We like to simplify things. We don't want too many things going on. The woman is a little more chaotic, because her world is, she got to keep the house clean. She keeping like this, that. She's playing the man's role when the man is not there. She's taking care of the kids. She's taking care of the farm. She's taking care of the food in the house. So she is not logic when she thinks, because her world is all over the place. She know how to do multiple tasks at the same time, while the man is more of a person who has to go out this. You see, that's why we are more accustomed to danger. That's why when there's somebody breaking into your house, the woman's gonna call you out first, because you're more likely to deal with a dangerous situation, because your forefathers have already dealt with that, which is all our forefathers. So these are the things that we have in common. These are the ingredients that we have in common. This just comes out differently according to somebody's strength. You feel me? How much courage do you have when these things occur? You feel me? How many times have you been through it for you to be comfortable with certain situations? You feel me? That's all. But these traits we already have in common already, because of the things that was already done by our forefathers. You feel me? And that's just the truth of it. Some more than others. some at the highest spectrum of it and some at the lowest spectrum of it. You feel me? This is what it is. This is how we got our nature. So the things that you do today is going to determine you, because all you're doing is just recreating yourself. Is the woman that you choosing, you just recreating yourself. Your 23 chromosomes keep carrying on. It's just so many expression of who we are as a people. We can't limit it to how we think. You feel me? Hold on, let me see. Hold on. I'll give you 3 more minutes. This is what it is. So the 23 chromosomes of us creating each other, this life is not wasted. You feel me? The things that we do right now also matter in the future, or the grandiose of everything else that's gonna happen in the next life itself, where you recreate yourself. You feel me? So the things that you do, unless you like one of these niggas that just don't have a baby and they wishing on nature to change its ways. You feel me? Like, I don't know how that's gonna work, but it's it's like an abomination. That the very behavior is an abomination. So it's like you eliminating yourself from the probability of even reproducing yourself. So it is what it is. That's on you, my nigga. But that is on you, man. You feel me? Maybe let it pass. Maybe the end of the line is there. You feel me? Maybe you were supposed to be in a position, the role that you play in. We are not judging each other for the things that we take part in. What we not gonna do is try to intimidate and force people to do something that they don't want to do, or they not. You gotta accept people for who they are, man. You feel me? You do. But the life that you create right now, the things that you conduct yourself in, is gonna have a greater effect behavior-wise, because you're gonna pass those traits on. Because your everyday walk, every step that I take right now towards going to work is being recorded by who? Me. Not the camera, by me. I am recording everything I do. The blinking of the eye. They count it. The body counts it. The body keeps all the scores. Read that book. You feel me? Not this camera that's recording me. I'm recording everything. Every word that come out of my mouth. Breath that I take. Everything is being recorded already. You feel me? So you cannot escape it. You feel me? You just can't. So it's better for you to conduct yourself rightly and do the things that's going to benefit you in the future, which you think you're not going to be there because you don't recognize your afterlife, but it benefits your kids. You feel me? Anyway, I got to go though. I don't know what to call this video because it was just a long topic. And please, man, stop following me. Every time I come out, 10 minutes or 20 minutes later, this dirty ass nigga, yeah, dirty nigga, he always come out of his car. And I'm like, yo, don't you know that I look at everything that goes on in my environment? Stop coming out your car every time I come inside the gate. All of a sudden, he want to come in. Like, I know, I'm not interested, my nigga. Like, you got to love yourself enough to know that. Like, come on, stop forcing yourself onto people. That's what rapists do. This is what predators do. Like, y'all niggas gotta get your life, man, for real, for real. Like, love yourself enough that when somebody turns you down, you respect yourself enough to walk away. You feel me? I know you hate me, but I don't care. Man.